Hey guys, it's Natalie. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do the mid-year freakout tag, which is all about recapping the last 6 months of reading and then going into the second half of the year with a fresh start. I'm honestly not 100% on who originated this tag. It's several years old, but I will leave all of the questions down below if you guys would like to do it, and I tag anyone that wants to go ahead and do this video too. So without further ado, let's jump into the questions. So question number 1 is best book you've read so far in 2020. And oh my gosh, honestly, this one, I don't know. I feel like I've read, honestly, not that many books so far, so I don't know. Oh my god. I'm going through all of my Kindle books because the first half of the year I was reading like all Kindle. I probably should have come up with answers to these questions before starting the tag, but that's okay. I'm honestly gonna say I'm only halfway through this book, or not even, almost halfway. Children of Blood and Bone has been so good so far. Like, I'm flying through this. Anytime I pick it up, I can't read any less than like 60 or 70 pages like in one sitting. It's so good, and I'm definitely finishing this like today. So I just love the story. I love the main character. I think Zelly is amazing, and she is headstrong just like all of our good femme protagonists, and I'm just excited to see how her character develops further in this book. Number 2 is the best sequel you've read so far in 2020, and for that I would probably say it was The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black, which I will insert, and this is the third and final book in the Cruel Prince trilogy. If you guys want, I will leave a link down below to the review I did of The Cruel Prince, which is the first book in the trilogy. I love this trilogy. I thought it was so good. It was everything that you expect from YA and from like fae YA, but done, in my opinion, in a newer way, which I really enjoyed. So I, again, will leave my review down below. Really love this book, so yeah, and it was the end of the trilogy. New release I haven't read yet, but I want to. I think The Shadow Between Us by Trisha Levenseller. I love Daughter of the Pirate King. I have not read Daughter of the Siren words. I have not read Daughter of the Siren Queen, but I think I may eventually. I just never really felt called to read the sequel. I thought the book was so good as a standalone, but I would love to read more of her writing, so I think The Shadow Between Us is definitely one I really want to read. Number 4, most anticipated release for the second half of the year. I don't know. Number 5 is biggest disappointment, and I guess I would have to go with Crescent City. I DNF'd it. I think I don't know if it's just too long. Like, the first several chapters were just so boring to me. And like, I don't really like Bryce that much as a character. I've heard you grow to really like her as the story goes on, which I'm sure is true, but I think I'm really yawning thinking about it. I'm so sorry. Urban fantasy is not my forte, personally. I really loved, of course, City of Bones. I have not read any of the other Cassandra Clare novels out of fear that I won't like them. It'll like destroy my love. So I really love the City of Bones series, and so that's the only urban fantasy that I've ever like really enjoyed though, so I think I'm just not that good with urban fantasy, to be honest, so sorry. Number 6 is biggest surprise, and I think for this I have to go with The Merciful Crow. I loved this book. I didn't really know what to expect going into it. The way my best friend described it to me, I was like, okay, like that sounds cool. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Victoria Aveyard's books, just with like the caste system, and like they had like different bloods, I think, and then this is like different castes based on like bird names and stuff and powers. So it kind of reminded me of that, but yeah, it was like really good and like such interesting details in it that I really enjoyed, and I feel like the characters were fleshed out really well, so yeah, this was a good one. 7 is favorite new author, either a debut or new to me, and for that I definitely have to go with Tomi Adeyemi. I think this book is amazing, and I'm definitely getting the sequel as soon as I'm done with this one and my other plethora of books I need to finish, but it's going on my next. It's definitely on my next shopping purchase for books. I'm so excited. Again, falling in love with this book, and I know the sequel will probably be just as amazing. So Tommy, you're doing something right, I love these books. Number 8 is newest fictional crush, and this is gonna be kind of out of the blue because I've been talking all fantasy so far. But I would probably say Agnes Wickfield from David Copperfield, because she is just so sweet and nurturing and kind and like everything I would want in a girlfriend. So I definitely have to go with her because she's just so sweet. Like, how do you not want to be with a woman that like knows everything? Like, but in a good way, not in like a know-it-all kind of way. She's just mature and she's kind and she's motherly and she's awesome. So highly recommend reading David Copperfield. It's a doozy. It's also like a 800-page book, but it's incredible and Agnes is bomb. So I recommend. The next is number 9, newest favorite character. And oh my gosh, for this I guess I have to go with Fee from the Merciful Crow. I'm sorry I'm going back and forth. But I really liked her. She was just like a badass and knew what she was doing and super fun to read and super cool to see her growth and development and how dedicated and loyal she was to her people. So I feel like that's just really admirable. Number 10, a book that made you cry. Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Kemmerer, and this book was so good, and it is also a sequel to A Curse So Dark and Lonely, which is, I believe, a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and it was so good, dude. So freaking good. There's teleporting, and there's magic, and there's love, and there's friendship, and oh my gosh, my heart is crying. And one of the characters, this little boy, gets hurt, and you're just like, no. It's amazing. I recommend that series as well. 11, a book that made you happy. It's hard to say. I guess honestly a book that made me happy is just number 12, most beautiful book you've bought so far this year or received. This year I have a two-way tie. They're not necessarily like beautiful gold shimmering, but they're so cute and the designs are so cute. So first off, I have The Green Witch by Erin Murphy Hiscock, and so this is so stunning. Just look at that detail. Oh, look at the detail and like all of the leaves. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, and like on the back as well. Oh, so pretty. And then like the texture, it's like ASMR. So satisfying. Next book is American Cozy, which is Higgy inspired by Stephanie Peterson, and this is also just so cute. So you've got American Cozy and all the little flowers. And this little kitty is so cute. And even just throughout the book, like, let's find some cute art in here so I can show you what I mean. Like, the art in here is so cute. And there's just like a bunch of that throughout, and like the color scheme, as you can see, like all these really cute neutrals is so just nice. It's literally just so nice. I also just have a thing for like imprinted covers as opposed to sleeves. I feel like the imprinted covers are just more like homey and cozy, so yeah. Finally, number 13, what books you need to read by the end of the year, and let me grab them for you. You've seen them before, you're gonna see them again. Ugh. I need to finish these. This will be my like July plan. I'm gonna try to get through like at least one a week. Gonna power through these bad boys. I really want to read them. There's no excuse. There's literally no excuse, so I just have to finish them. So yeah, so that is pretty much it for my mid-year freakout tag. I'd say so far I've read maybe 26-ish books. Not a bunch, but my Goodreads goal this year is 24, so I've already surpassed it, so that's sick. So I think I'm going to try and get to like 50 if I can, because again, we're halfway through the year. I've still got 6 months to go. I am really hoping that I can do that, but we'll see. And yeah, I've really liked all the books that I've read. I have read a lot of like classic novels. I've read like 6 or 7 Shakespeare plays. I've read a lot of critical essays and like critical theory. I've read a handful of fantasy, which you guys have seen, and then I'm also working through a couple of non-fictions as well, which you guys have seen in previous videos. So yeah, overall I'm really happy with the books that I've chosen to read so far. So far I've only not really liked one book, which was Crescent City, like I said, but outside of that, I feel like it's been a good reading year so far, all things considered. I did not really read from like February to April, but that's okay. We're starting now and we're going strong, so that's what matters. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it and found it entertaining. Again, if you guys want to do the tag, the questions will be down below so you can check them out and do it for yourself. If you guys like this video, feel free to give it a big old thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me. I post videos a couple times a month. I'm gonna try and aim for once a week, I think starting in July maybe. We'll see though. And so with that, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I also have a podcast too if you want to check that out. It's called Empty Spaces Podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Thanks for watching, guys.